You do the interview.
Me?
Yeah.
Tell him to go sit down.
Man, I hate this fucking shit.
Okay, well, let's just ask him.
Just, you know.
Okay.
How about we start
fine.
recording after we figure out what we're gonna talk about? Cause I.
All right, Keith. What do you think are the big accomplishments this year for Oblivion Myth?
I would have to say, when you ask me the question, I'm going to repeat it. I think one of the biggest.
Let's start over.
No, wait, hold on.
You can edit it
I'm
out.
the editor, so I'm going to cut this shit anyway. I think one of the biggest accomplishments that this band has had in 2007 is definitely.
You guys want me to go first?
No, wait.
You guys are having like major problems even
I
saying
think
something.
I think one of the biggest accomplishments that this band has had in 2007 has been Patrick White. And probably second, I had to say 12 shows that we had and I would say that the second would be the second accomplishment would be 12 shows that we did in 2007. Ask me another one.
What about the CD?
Oh, the CD? Oh, wait a
The
minute.
CD came out this year, guys. You're good about this. Let me go first. Seriously. Let me go first.
All right, you go.
Patrick's a good talker. I don't know.
You guys don't even know like our big what we've done this year. I'm like, God, are you even in this? Fine, let me sit down here. I'll show you how it's done. Damn it! I've had like 2 interviews in this past week. My hair look pretty. Does that look sexy?
So,
All right, let me see.
and you have to repeat the question
Okay.
because we're talking over video and
That's fine.
like live shows.
Let me see that.
Are you gonna put music behind it?
Yeah, live footage and all that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Okay.
All right, go.
Is it recording?
Yeah, just don't look at the monitor down there.
Okay. Ask the question.
What are the accomplishments that we've had in the past year, 2007?
Probably the biggest accomplishments we had this year is the first year we put out our first CD, which was produced by Andy Freeman. We were real happy to finally get that out after working on it for a few months. Probably the second, right after that, we had Patrick White join the band, and he brought a big stage presence to our band, and also his skills and years of playing bass. Also, the 12 shows we've had this year, notably the 2 we've had in Atlanta, where we had a ton of people coming up to our shows and stuff. It's been really cool. Also, locally, we've been played shows sponsored by The Buzz 102.9. They promoted us on the radio. Also played the Exit In twice. And also the show at 527 last weekend, the tribute to Dimebag Daryl. We've had lots of stuff going on this year.
Okay. How do you feel about
Your mom?
about the How do you feel about the band? I mean, it's been 2 years now, so and here we are going at we're about to start our 3rd year, so kind of like an overall review from the beginning to now to the future.
Oh, we've accomplished a lot in 2 years for what when it just started out as me and Chris at first, and then we met Keith and it became Oblivion Myth, and we've gone from not having anything to just working on music, getting started out, just not even getting to play a lot of shows, to having an album done within a few months, and then playing shows and out of state and all over the place, and getting ourselves promoted on the radio. We've come pretty far in the past 2 years, and then getting Patrick in the band, finally having the whole band complete, and getting his bass put on the album and everything. We've come a long way in the past 2 years, and there's only more to come.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay, what are you doing, dog?
I want you to look at me and not the camera eye anymore. I want you to talk to me.
Okay. We'll start the questions over then.
And let me see that.
See, I think this would be better if we were all sitting down, all of us as a band.
It would. It's just if we did, nobody's going to be here to do the camera.
Yeah.
I guess somebody could press it and then walk over, but Patrick's not gonna. Do you guys just want to wait till Patrick gets here?
Well, we can do some individual stuff.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fine. Whatever you want to do.
So,
Sorry, I guess started with accomplishments again.
I mean,
I'll just start over. You're shooting it at a new angle.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably some of the biggest accomplishments we've had this year is we put out our album in January. It's produced by Andy Freeman. He got all the work done over the month before and got that put out, and that was really cool because we had Chris, stop laughing. I'll start over.
I wasn't laughing. I was just looking at you.
Checking me out. Okay.
Man.
Probably the biggest accomplishments we've had this year would have to be the release of our album. Also getting Patrick White in the band in February. That was a big deal. We finally found a bass player that we felt fit in with us and had the skills to play the music. And also the 12 shows we've done the past year, playing in Atlanta twice, playing the Exit Inn in Nashville, playing the Gibson Showcase that was sponsored by local radio station 102.9. Just we've had a lot going on in the past year. We've come a long way, and there's only more to come.
Hold that thought. Just like a real interview, I have to get the right angle of conversation.
Watch the mic.
Got it.
Yeah, you
Got it.
Okay.
So, what was the other thing?
I don't remember. You asked me about accomplishments. Is really the only thing.
Accomplishments, and we talked about where we've been. We start. 2 years ago we were where?
2 years ago, we were in a little 5 by. What was the width of our practice room?
Small.
Small. We'll just say small. Small enough to where it barely fit my drum kit and 2 guitars. We were stuck there with no air conditioning, crappy service, nothing pretty much. We got moved out in the summer. We found Andy Freeman, who did our album. We recorded in the fall. He put out our album by that up and coming winter, and then this past year we played 12 shows. Been sponsored by The Buzz. We've got tons of press and stuff over the internet. We've had CD reviews, we're on Metal Archives. We've come a long, long way from where we used to be.
Do the 2006 thing again. I mean, say the year.
Mm-hmm.
The band started. December 05,
Mm-hmm.
and we started working in January of 06.
Mm-hmm.
We were working 15 months with no bass.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Okay, well, we started out in December of 2005. Me and Chris have been playing 6 months prior. Then Keith came in, and we really started practicing in January of 2006. We played. I think we played 2 shows, right?
2 shows.
Played 2 shows in the spring. We were stuck at our old practice place. There was, like I said, no air conditioning, very crappy. Just most of the time we hated it was either too hot or too cold there. And we got moved out that summer, and we went to a new practice facility. It's air conditioned, really nice. And then we met Andy Freeman, who we decided we were going to work on our album because we had 8 songs to put on it, and we were ready to make it. Got that done, and then we put out that album in January through Sifford's services. We produced mass copies of the album, and then we started getting show invites. First one was in Atlanta in February. Then we played other places like Code Blue at Nashville, and then the Muse, and then we finally got moved up to the Exit Inn. We played 2 shows at the Exit Inn over the summer. We also played the Gibson Showcase in the fall, which is a big deal because 102.9 The Buzz was actually sponsoring it. They're the big local radio station around here. We also got invited back to play Atlanta again, and then we played a big show in tribute to Dimebag Darrell in Murfreesboro. So, past 2 years, it's been a long trip. Come a long way.
You talked about the new CD is coming out, right?
What new CD?
Well, we're going to record one next year.
Okay.
So you can talk about that.
Yeah, well, we've also been working on new material in the past year where we had completed 2 songs in the spring, and now we've completed 2 more, and we're working on another one. So more than likely in the fall, we'll have enough material ready to do at least another 8-song EP probably, or 8-song album.
I'm thinking that CD will probably come out
in the fall. We're not going to start recording until the summer.
I don't know. I think we should kind of do it like we did last time. Record late September.
I'd rather to do it summer. Well, at least do drums before I start school. I start pharmacy school in August, and once that starts, I'm not going to have as much free time as I do now.
All right, talk about
I'll tell you that.
the music of the band and our live performance, because this is gonna help all. This is like a.
I think we should wait till Patrick gets here because you guys are doing this and you're not even. We don't even know what we're asking yet. I don't even think we should.
Well,
keep doing
I'm
it.
asking questions now. I'm saying like, the music, our live performance, what we bring to the audience.
Let's just wait till Patrick gets here. Seriously, you're asking me stuff, but we're not even really talking about it. We're not even making really good points. It's just going back and forth. And just you guys are going to put everything that's the money on me.
Oh, that's right. You can get us good
Hey, you know
products.
what?
Yeah, 'cause you're the money
can
maker.
build us a jam room. We can stop paying for this fucking place.
Hey, when we pay rent though, you all are paying as much rent as I am because I'll be paying for all the big stuff.
Shit, you have enough money to just fucking hand it over.
Hey, Patrick.
Doesn't matter. I went to school 7 fucking damn years for it.
My pharmacist, he's 20, he's 30, and he's already paid off his loans.
All right, Ron.
I'll pay
That's
off my
good.
loans after a year.
All right.
And my loans are going to be over $100,000.
Oh, we're reversed on
though.
camera. I see. Okay, cool. Chris, there you go.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
All right.
All right, so it's been 2
2
years
years.
since we started. I moved here December 05.
You have to start over now.
Moved here in December 05, and we started jamming in January of 06. And you guys were working 6 months before I even showed up.
Yep.
Patrick's
Before I moved here.
garage.
Yeah, in the garage of my house, and then at the old practice room you came to.
We started recording in the summer of 06. Got the album done by the end of the year. Released it in 07, January of 07.
It's been a year of shows and fun.
And then we were working for about 15 months, no bass. Even did some shows with no bass.
Yep.
In fact, the first show of 07.
Did 3 shows with no bass.
The first show of 07
In Atlanta.
was no bass. But we had just met you,
Right.
and then 2 weeks, like a week or 2 weeks later,
We had a show in Atlanta.
we met this guy actually kind of at a metal church show. But we didn't really meet him there. But
Yeah.
he kind of looked over at us and,
Yeah.
you know.
I was like, man,
and,
there's some metal guys over there, man.
So,
It's a metal school teacher right over there.
so here we are, 12 shows later, and the first one was without you, but the past 11
Yeah.
had been,
You're.
you've been there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
congratulations!
Thanks, man.
You're the winner of a new car! No.
The Oblivion Myth car.
So, don't look at the monitor. Don't look at us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're talking to each other.
Yo, what up, dog?
Right.
Yo, what up, dog?
So, our accomplishments.
Shows in Atlanta. Those are both a big deal.
Yeah.
First one without Patrick, second one with Patrick. They're both a big deal.
Those people in Atlanta love us.
I love going to
Good
Atlanta. I
metal
love
scene.
that after party.
Yeah, then our parties in Atlanta.
Atlanta's definitely a good metal scene.
Yeah. We need to get back there soon.
And then number
love
2,
playing
get Patrick in the band.
Yeah,
Last
that
year.
was the
Earlier
biggest
this year.
accomplishment of 2007, I think.
Yeah.
Having a bass
That
player.
and the
that-
album.
That showed up for practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Then the album, of course, in January coming out.
Yeah.
That was a big deal too,
Yeah.
I think our live shows have gotten a lot better this year.
Yeah.
because of Patrick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think we feel better about ourselves because we have a band and not
Three-piece.
a tri band.
We try, man.
Yeah. You know, one thing that I've learned as the years progressed is that we have our sound on the CD, but man, we're a lot heavier live.
Everybody tells me that.
So much more adrenaline and power.
Everybody tells me that's come to see us.
That's what I think we could do next on the new CD is make it more of a
Live sound
That'd be a challenge. Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
take time, but it'd be worth it.
Well, actually, I'm going to be exporting live footage from our shows, our video. I'm going to put it on CD,
That'd be
and
cool.
I'm going to be giving it to Andy. And Andy's going to take our live recordings and make a live album.
Wow.
That
That'd
would
be
be
awesome.
awesome.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're in the process of doing that.
Yeah. And we can
So we have a live album coming out now.
double up with the little special order kit. We can order the accessories.
Yep. Oblivion Myth alive.
Don't forget the Oblivion Myth.
Wait,
belt
that
buckle.
name's not taken right. Alive's not taken right. We can call our album that, right? Alive.
Alive?
Believe Myth Alive.
No,
Let's
it's
call
not
it that.
taken. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
I think Kiss had it.
Yeah.
Who cares about Kiss?
Who's Kiss?
Who's Kiss? Kiss your mom.
I'm gonna be editing all this.
Okay.
No, he's leaving the Kiss your mom in there.
I can't diss the band Kiss.
Okay, so what's looming for 2008? What do you see on the
New
horizon?
material. Recording.
2008.
New material.
Definitely recording a new CD.
I don't think it should be like a full-blown 8-track CD, though. I don't think it should be.
We're going to have 5 new songs already by January, though, probably, since he's working on his new one.
Whatever number of songs that we're up to by the time of recording, that's what we're going to do. If we end up with 4, 5, 10,
20.
20, we're going to record it.
Really, my idea about the whole recording thing is I think we should not record till like late next year. Even think about it. I think we should get about 10 or 12 songs and pick, 7 or 8 good ones out of the 12, and not just say, hey, we got 7 songs. We're going to record those 7.
Well, it depends on
songs.
timing. You're going to want me to do the drums before I start pharmacy school. That's when
Yeah,
I started
true.
in pharmacy school. I won't have weeknights. I'll have weekends.
He's got to do
It's
that.
way different than.
That's in the fall.
Yeah, it's
August.
more than going to just college. It's 10 times harder.
Right.
Yeah.
It's technically
So he's
graduate
got a
school.
point there. At least
I don't think we
get the
should-
drum tracks for whatever songs that we have done and ready to,
Yeah.
for him to do drum tracks to.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do.
Maybe we should just do song by song. I mean, just
Well,
take
We need to do
Definitely.
them all at once, though, because Andy's not going to keep coming out every time we get a new song.
Definitely. Right, we're going to have to do it all at one time. In fact, we're going to him this time.
Oh
He's not
yeah,
coming
I knew
here.
that.
Even the drum set's going there. Everything's going to Clarksville. But see, with the first CD, we were so anxious to get a CD done. We couldn't we couldn't wait. Now that we had this conversation before, and we actually talked about taking our time.
Yeah, we rushed the.
Well, we needed to. We needed material. We weren't
Because
going to get
I-
anywhere
you know-
without a CD. We made so much progress. Once the CD came out, it was bam. We had shows playing out of state.
That was very
Promotion,
important. We
that was
had
a
to
big
get a
deal. We
CD
had to
done
get it done.
because we had to get out there and play shows.
How you started taking over vocals.
Right. And even if we don't never hire someone as a lead vocalist, I'm still planning on. Regardless, I'm working with Andy on my voice and take some lessons with him, and he's going to work and train my voice. And I'm going to be re-recording those tracks when it comes time to re-record, record the new songs.
And we're gonna
In fact, I'm probably going to do that in the spring, because spring before summer, during that time, my sinuses, I have no problems.
So I thought we're gonna do surgery in here, right? Aren't
Yeah, I'm going to do sinuplasty.
Yeah.
we? Okay.
Hey, I'm going to have a doctor soon,
We're
so I
going
can
to use
do it.
bass strings from his bass guitar, and you're going to feed it through my nose. You know that ball end?
Right,
That's the
right.
part that's got to go in first.
So we'll give you enough oxycodones to knock you out.
And then you got to flip it around,
Yeah.
and the little twisty part that goes around the,
Right.
the turning key.
So
It's
that'll
all
get
wiry,
more
and it got a
Yeah,
hook.
it's turning.
That's that hook part that
You also
goes
get
up in
some
there, and
lorazepam.
then,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's good thing we have a pharmacist here.
Just
Scrape it,
You ever heard of
unless we get all the
lollipops?
free meds.
CT lollipop, fentanyl lollipop.
No.
They have lollipops.
Oh, I've never
We all
heard
have
of that.
professional jobs. He's a pharmacist.
Going to be. I'm applying to
No,
pharmacy
say it.
school.
He's a pharmacist.
Yeah.
He's a pharmacy tech. He's a doctor of education, teaches English. And I'm an editor, videographer,
Medical broadcasting
medical broadcasting
corporation.
incorporated guru.
Huh.
And we all play metal. We all love heavy metal.
That's why we're here, man.
That's why we're here. So 2008, we know we're going to record a new CD, and we're gonna try to play more. We did 12 shows this year.
Let's do 50.
Let's do like 50.
I don't
And
think we
that'll be, it's
We would-
honestly only like 4 shows a month.
And
That's not bad.
we would have to, and also we would have to get to other cities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We want to do.
A friend of mine told me about Blue Cats in Knoxville. My friend that's from UT was talking to me about it. He said we need to play there.
I sent them a press kit, and they never answered. That's for them.
But we wanted to go up to Chicago. Remember we talked about doing like a
Yeah,
3-day tour?
well, yeah.
We're already going up to
uh,
Morristown in January.
There's a guy up there. His name is Joey DeMarco,
That's
and
like 2.5 weeks
he's
away.
and I used to book shows with him back
Right.
in the early '90s. All I gotta do is call Joey up, Joey DeMarco, and he can book something for me.
Okay.
Chicago. So yeah, we're definitely. In fact, I was thinking about doing Chicago in June.
We've talked
Summer
about
will be
that.
good for me.
June.
We've
As soon,
talked-
as soon as school is out,
Summer will be good for
that's
me
the
and
weekend
Patrick.
that we're gonna
Yeah,
go.
definitely.
We've talked about that for so long. We just need to freaking do it, man.
But we got the other cities that are close by, like Atlanta. We got to hit Louisville, Memphis, and Knoxville. Those are the next
Yeah.
goals. And Cincinnati ain't that far.
And we'll be
either.
going back to
Find out.
Atlanta, I'm sure, at some point.
Birmingham.
We're going back
Birmingham,
to-
yeah. Well, I've got.
Birmingham actually has a huge metal scene, like even like crazy death
I've heard
metal
that it was
stuff.
good.
Huntsville
Yeah,
too.
Huntsville too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
big
death
death
metal.
metal scene.
Big,
Yeah.
I never
it's
think
death
that.
metal.
Wait,
Alabama.
They do.
death
They
metal.
really do have some serious death metal bands down
Wow.
there. They really do.
Yeah, yeah. You would think all the best black metal. There's like 2 places on earth where you can get your black metal: Norway and Alabama.
It's true. They have a big scene down there. I don't know what.
In
what.
Greenbow, Alabama.
Forrest Gump, man, he's like Satan. No.
I think we probably cover what we need to.
Talk about our live shows real quick.
Live shows, yes.
Man, when people come to our live shows, they just go freaking nuts.
They want
Yeah.
to have sex with us after the show
They all want to have our
because
baby.
they see Chris's ass
the
in
guys.
those pants.
Yeah, Chris, tell about your famous pants.
Yeah, talk about the pants.
Chris wears these like very tight pants on stage.
They're
and
pretty sexy, I
That's,
must say.
that's
Yeah, they
the-
are,
You know,
honestly.
Iron,
They're
Maiden,
sexy.
Iron Maiden's got Eddie. We've got Chris's pants.
Yeah.
They're not my pants.
No, actually, they're Tories pants.
Tories
Remember,
pants.
they're Tories
Right.
pants.
Those are not my pants.
Chris is what, 22?
Yeah.
But he's got a 14-year-old butt, you know. So it works
I've
out
never
nicely.
noticed.
Yeah. It's pretty tight.
And a tribute to Spinal Tap, he's got a cucumber wrapped in tinfoil
Oh.
in his pants.
We're gonna have to edit that part.
Okay, we have to talk about like physical features then. Chris brings his ass to the band. What do we bring? I bring my gorgeous hair. That's what
That's
I bring.
true.
I bring
It's always
well,
fun.
so
What do
do
you
I.
bring?
So, you know, I bring my muscles.
No, Patrick brings the muscle.
He brings the muscles. I bring the attitude through my eyes, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
He
I got
brings
these
the attitude.
these sexy eyes, and they just like people go and they fall in love with my eyes. But yeah, I
You
mean,
see, people never get to see that though because they're checking out his ass the whole time.
Yeah.
I love being up on the, you know, talking, you know, singing to the audience, and
I get to talk now.
Yeah, that's been a nice little extra.
I get to
feature.
scream at the audience and say a lot of stuff. You know, the lyrics of the songs get, you know, they're kind of personal because I wrote every word, and I get a big kick out of telling people stories, and just to be able to have a band like this, to be able to sing those lyrics in front of a crowd is like, it's really cool, just as much as playing the music that we write.
I like double bass.
I like playing music.
I like ice cream.
What do you like, Patrick?
I'll tell you, my favorite part is when you get a few guys up there on the stage, man, and they're just throwing the metal salute,
Yeah.
you know, to you. And what I
This
do,
means love, by the way.
yeah, that's right. Like no matter how many people there are in the audience, I always like to focus on those 2 or 3 guys out there
Yeah,
that are doing
yeah.
it, and just give it all right there, man.
Remember the
You get
guy
that
at Exit
connection.
In?
Yeah, that drunk guy.
No, I remember jumping on stage. You were like, "Get the fuck
Yeah.
off the stage!"
Yeah.
You had that look.
When he jumped on stage, that was.
That
Yeah.
look. I watched the video and I love that look on your face. You're just like,
You
"What the
like
hell are you
you're,
doing?"
you started to step back and you're like shaking your head,
You're
looking
like-
down. And this
Yeah.
dude, he finally ended up getting down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he jumped up there like he was really into the music. He got up there and he's like, "Okay, now what do I do now?" You know? He didn't have a guitar, so he couldn't play.
Do a round kick to his head,
That's funny.
make him.
That guy was out of it.
Yeah.
Caught in the mosh, hey, see ya, have a nice fall. But you know, I mean, wherever we're playing, no matter how big or small the place is, I'm always looking at it like we're playing Brazil or something, 300,000 people. That's what
Yeah.
you know. I'm always got
We're
that
gonna be
in my
playing at
mind.
the Titans Stadium soon.
You know,
Yeah.
it's always, you know, even though there's only like, you know, 10 people. Or something.
Like the Gibson showcase when it was during what day was that? That was like a Thursday
Wednesday.
or was it a Wednesday? And
As long as I know I had a 15-page paper due the next day and I was still there.
You know, Living with Jack is like, you know, playing like better places than we are, and they were okay.
Yeah. But they
But-
weren't metal though.
They got
They
like
were- yeah.
they got like a decent. I think they're playing the Mercy Lounge or they're playing the Exit Inn or Rocket Town. It's all nice, the big fancy ad, and it's all like in there. And it's like we need to
But we're not. But,
do bigger and better things next year.
Yeah.
but
No more Muse. We're not playing the Muse
we're
anymore.
not, no, we're not playing the toilet bowl. No more
No.
toilet bowl.
But if you know Metal Church or Exodus comes to town, and of course they end up playing that shithole.
Why don't they like go to freaking Exit In or something?
There's a band called Rigor Mortis from the '80s,
Yeah.
and they play the Exit In Thursday night.
Really?
Wow.
And I saw them with Death Angel.
Wow.
back in the day, man, like '89.
No, that's it. Time to practice.
So, how do you, do we cover everything about our like live performance stuff? 'Cause that's really what
One thing we've done better this year is we've like recorded every show, so we can always go back and
Yep.
analyze.
Yeah.
Almost. I mean, we
Yeah.
did document almost every show. The only show that we didn't record
It was the Muse.
was the Muse, the
That was-
last Muse show.
That was worth.
We will never play there again because I don't want to play on the floor.
That was
And
so low.
and I don't want to play for cockroaches on the wall.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to play.
I like to have it be able to take up the whole stage with my drum kit for once.
Well, yeah.
Hey, do we record the end? I don't think we did that.
No,
one.
we didn't do that one either.
Nope.
That was a crappy show too.
That was
The-
I was pissed off at that show.
Why? Just the.
Women, Kim.
Oh,
good,
yeah, that
good
was-
call there. Yeah, good memory.
Huh.
Yeah, and that's why you're a pharmacist. You gotta remember all that shit. Yeah, she made me mad.
A fat guy on stage.
So
That's all I can remember.
all right then. That's it.
That's
and
it.
I'll take part of the interview the interviews that we did last time
Yeah.
and take sound bites out of it because you said some good stuff.
Okay. Cool.
I shook my butt.
Well, we